Om Jnana Timarandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah Gurvabhistam Sapurakam Gurganara Sisha Sambhushitam Chintya Chintya Samastabeda Nipanam Shri Rupa Patanugam Govindam Vidam Ujwalam Bharatanum Bhaktyan Vidam Sundaram Vande Vishwaguruncha Divyad Bhagavat Prem Noi Bija Prada Devam Divyatanam Suchandavananam Balarka Chilanchitam Sandrananda Puram Sadeka Varanam Vairagya Vidyambudim Sri Siddhanta Nidim Subhakti Lasitam Saraswatanam Varam Vandetam Shivanam Madhika Shananam Nashishvara Shridaram Vanshikopatarubhyasya Kripa Sindhubhyevicha Patitanam Pavenibhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Namo Mahavaranyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namane Gauratavishe Namah. So hearing from Sri Chaitanya Bhagavata by Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur. And this is the beginning, the Adi Kanda, chapter 1, verse 1. Ajanulambita bujo kanakavadato sankirtanaika pitaro kamalaya taksho vishvambaro dvijavaro jugadharma palo bande jagat priyakaro karunavataro. Okay. It's, many times the devotees would always, when they start in Navadip, the devotees would, Bengali devotees always would quote this verse. So many of them. Ajanulambita bujo kanakabadato sankirtanaika pitaro kamalaya taksho vishvambaro dvijabaro jugadharma palo bande jagat priyakaro kanunavataro. I offer my respectful obeisances unto Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Sri Nityananda Prabhu, whose arms extend down to their knees, who have golden yellow complexions, and who inaugurated the congregational chanting of the holy names of the Lord. Their eyes resemble the petals of a lotus flower. They are the maintainers of the living entities, the best of the Brahmins, the protector of religious principles for this age, the benefactors of the universe, and the most merciful of all incarnations. Namastrikala Satyaya Jagannatha Sutaya Cha Sabhrityaya Saputraya Sakala Trayate Namaha. O my Lord, you are eternally existing in the past, present, and future, and yet you are the son of Sri Jagannath Mishra. I offer my respectful obeisances unto you along with your associates, your devotee servants, your sons, your Goswami disciples, or the processes of devotional service, such as the congregational chanting of the holy name, and your consorts, who according to regulative principles referred to Vishnu Priya, who is Bhu Shakti, Lakshmi Priya, who is Shri Shakti, and Navadip, which is Nila, Leela, or Durga, according to devotional principles refer to the two Gadadhars, Narahari, Ramananda, Jagannananda, and others. So the last, let's see, who is, O my Lord, O my Lord, you are eternally existing in the past, present, and future, yet you are the son of Sri Jagannath Mishra. I offer my repeated obeisances unto you along with your associates, your devotee servants, your sons, your Goswami disciples, or the processes of devotional service, such as the congregational chanting of the holy name, and your consorts, according to principles referred to Vishnu Priya, who is Bhu Shakti, Lakshmi Priya, who is Shri Shakti, and Navadip, which is Nila, Leela, or Durga, according to devotional principles. And this refers to the two Gadadhars, Narahari, Ramananda, Jagannananda, and others. Translation seems a little odd, but anyway. I worship Avatirno Sakarunyo Parichano Shad Ishvaro Sri Krishna Chaitanya Nityanando Dvo Vrataro Bhaje Avatirno Sakarunyo Parichano Sad Ishvaro Sri Krishna Chaitanya Nityanando Dvo Vrataro Bhaje. I worship the two brothers, Sri Krishna Chaitanya and Sri Nityananda, who have descended in this world as the supreme controllers. They have appeared in covered forms as the embodiments of mercy. Sajayate Vishuddha Vikrama Kanakam Bhava. Sajayate Vishuddha Vikrama Kanakam Bhava Kamala Yatekshana Varajanu Vilambi Sadbujo Bahuda Bhakti Rasa Binartaka. All glories to Sri Gaurasunda, whose powerful activities are supremely pure, whose bodily complexion is like molten gold, whose eyes are like lotus petals, whose 6 beautiful arms extend down to his knees, and whose heart is inundated by loving devotional sentiments as he enjoys dancing in various ways during kirtan. Jayati Jayati Deva Krishna Chaitanya Chandro Jayati Jayati Kirtis Tasya Nitya Pavitra Jayati Jayati Brityas Tasya Vishesha Murter Jayati Jayati Nrityam Tasya Sarva Priyanam. All glories to Sri Krishna Chaitanya Chandra, who is the fully independent Supreme Personality of Godhead in the abode of divine pastimes. All glories to his eternally pure activities. Sri Gaurasundar is the controller of all other controllers, the Lord of the universe and the embodiment of transcendental knowledge. All glories to his devotees and all glories to the dancing of his beloved associates. And all glories to the dancing of his beloved associates. Okay. Adye Sri Chaitanya Priya Goshtira Charane Asesha Prakare Mora Danda Paraname. In the beginning I offer unlimited obeisances to the feet of the loving confidential devotees of Lord Sri Chaitanya. Tabe Bando Sri Krishna Chaitanya Maheshwara Navadipe Avatar Nam Vishvambara. I then offer my obeisances to the Lord Sri Krishna Chaitanya. He incarnated in Navadip and he is known as Vishvambar. He's known as Vishvambar. Amara Bhaktera Puja Amahoite Bora Se Prabhu Bede Bhagavate Koila Dara. Amara Bhaktera Puja Amahoite Bora Se Prabhu Bede Bhagavate Koila Dara. The same Supreme Lord has declared in the Vedas and Srimad Bhagavatam, worship of my devotees is superior to worship of me. Madbhakta Puja Vyadika Sarva Bhuteshu Manmati. Worshipping my devotees is better than directly worshipping me. Eteke Karila Kaage Bhaktera Bandhana Ateva Ache Karya Siddhira Lakana. I have therefore offered my prayers first to the devotees, as this is the secret for attaining perfection. Ishtadeva Bandho Mora Nityananda Rai Chaitanya Kirti Sure Jahara Kripai. I offer my respectful obeisances unto Sri Nityananda Rai, for he is my worshipful Lord. By his mercy the glories of Lord Chaitanya become manifest. Sahasra Bandhana Bandho Prabhu Balaram Jahara Sahasra Mukhe Krishna Jashodadam. I offer my respectful obeisances unto the 1,000-headed Lord Balaram. His thousands of mouths are the abode of Lord Krishna's transcendental glories. So these are, this way, Vrindavan Thakur mentions about Balaram. He says, offer my respectful obeisances unto the thousand-headed Lord Balaram. His thousands of mouths are the abode of Lord Krishna's transcendental glory. So Balaram has expansions, and one of them is Sahasra, thousand, what is it? It's the thousand-headed Lord Sesha. That snake has many, many thousands of heads. Maharatna Tui Jaina Mahapriyastane Yashoratna Bandara Sri Ananta Bharane. Lord Ananta's mouths are the storehouse of the gem-like glories of Lord Krishna, for valuable jewels are kept in a most appropriate place. So, that most appropriate place for the glorification of Krishna is from here, from the Lord Ananta's mouths of that thousand-headed snake, who's an expansion of Lord Balaram. Ateva age Balaram stavan korile se muke svure Chaitanya kirtan. Therefore in the beginning I offer my prayers to Lord Balaram, so that the glories of Lord Chaitanya will manifest from my mouth. And so why he's speaking like this? Because Vrindavan Thakur is 100% he worships Nityananda Prabhu. Nityananda Prabhu is his spiritual master. Meaning he personally accompanied Nityananda Prabhu. Sahasreka Vanadara Prabhu Balaram Jateka Kore Prabhu Sakala Udam. Lord Balaram has thousands of hoods, and all of his activities are extraordinary. And there was one story I heard that the devotees would tell, because near where Srila Govinda Maharaj, his place of divine appearance, which is Vamanpar. Near there's a place where Vrindavan Das Thakur lived, and he wrote part of the Chaitanya Bhagavata. And they said that he was traveling. Vrindavan Das Thakur was traveling with Nityananda Prabhu. They went to some place, and there was some, like a preparation made with, I think it's amla, like some kind of amla pickles or something, they made. And Nityananda Prabhu liked that. So then Vrindavan Das Thakur took some with him, and they got to near Vamanpar, and then Vrindavan Das served that pickle to Nityananda Prabhu. And Nityananda Prabhu said, how did you get this? We're in the middle of nowhere, how have you gotten this? And he said, well, I saw you liked it last night, so I brought some with me. And then Nityananda Prabhu said, this keeping of food to serve later, this is not the activity of a sannyasi or brahmachari. He was very angry, and he told him, you now will not travel with me. At least this is the story they tell. So then he told Vrindavan Das Thakur to stay there. Vrindavan Das Thakur stayed there, and I believe he got married, and he wrote near Vamanpur. There's a temple there of Vrindavan Das Thakur. Anyway, who knows these stories? But that's okay. Atevage Balaram Arastaban Korile Se Muke Svura Chaitanya Kirtan. Therefore, in the beginning, I offer my prayers to Lord Balaram, so that the glories of Lord Chaitanya will manifest from my mouth. Sahasreka Fanadar Prabhu Balaram Jateka Koraye Prabhu Sakala Uram. Lord Balaram has thousands of hoods, and all of his activities are extraordinary. So he's obviously referring to Ananta Sage, the expansion of Balaram. Haladara Mahaprabhu Prakanda Sharir Chaitanya Chandra Jashomata Mahadir. The Supreme Lord Balaram carries a plow and possesses a gigantic body. Although he is exceptionally grave, he is intoxicated by the glories of Lord Chaitanya.
What verse, Maharaj? What verse?
17 of the Adikanda. ¿Tú tienes con los versos ahí?
Sí.
Okay. De Chaitanya Bhagavata?
Sí, sí.
Okay. Sí, le di todo. Tatodika Chaitanya Priya Nahyar Nirabadi Se Dehe Karena Bihar. Tatodika Chaitanya Priya Nahyar Nirabadi Se Dehe Karena Bihar. There is no one more dear to Lord Chaitanya than Nityananda Prabhu. Therefore, Lord Chaitanya always enjoys pastimes within him. Tahara Charitra Jeva Jani Shunegama Sri Krishna Chaitanya Tare Parama Sahaya. Sri Krishna Chaitanya is most satisfied with one who chants or hears the characteristics of Lord Nityananda. Mahapriya Hoyatare Mahesha Parvati Jivaya Svuraye Tara Shuddha Saraswati. Lord Shiva and Parvati also become pleased with such a person, and the transcendental goddess of learning, Saraswati, manifests on his tongue. Parvate Prabhriti Navar Buddha Nariloya Sankarshana Puja Shiva Upasaka Hoya. Along with Parvati, the innumerable maidservants, Lord Shiva engages. Along with Parvati and innumerable maidservants, Lord Shiva engages in the worship of Shankarshan, who's non-different from Balaram, and who's also non-different from Nityananda Prabhu. Panchaskandera e Bhagavat Kata Sarva Vaishnavera Bandya Balarama Gata. The topics in the 5th canto of the Srimad Bhagavatam concerning Lord Balaram, the original Shankarshan, are glorified by all Vaishnavas. Tanarasa Kridakata Parama Udar Vrindavane Gopisane Korila Bihar. The narrations of Lord Balaram's Rasa Leela pastimes with the gopis in Vrindavan are most exalted. Duimasha Basanta Duimasha Basanta Madhava Madhu Name Halajuda Rasa Kridan Kohaye Purane. The Puranas describe how Lord Balaram performs his Rasa Leela in the 2 months of spring, Madhav and Madhu. Se Shakala Shloka E Shuna Bhagavate Se Shuka Kahena Shune Raja Parikite. Now please hear those verses that were spoken by Sukadeva Goswami to Parikshit Maharaj in the Srimad Bhagavatam. Vomaso Tatra Chavat Sin Madhum Madhavanam. Vomaso Tatra Chavat Sin Madhum Madhavam Evacha Rama Shapashu Bhagavan Gopinam Ratim Avadan. Lord Balaram, the personality of God, who resided there for the 2 months of Madhu and Madhava in Vrindavan, and during the nights he gave his cowherd girlfriends conjugal pleasure. So Lord Balaram came back after Krishna and Balaram left for Dwarka. Then later, Lord Balaram returned. Although Krishna never returned, Balaram returned to Vrindavan, and he was satisfying the gopis and he was dancing with them during 2 months. And it is said that he went to Vrindavan to give the gopis some relief from their pains of separation from Krishna. Balaram went there. Purna Chandra Kalamriste Komudi Ganda Bayana Jamuno Pavane Reme Sevite Stri Ganarbrata. In the company of numerous women, Lord Balaram enjoyed in a garden by the Jamuna River. This garden was bathed in the rays of the full moon and caressed by breezes bearing the fragrance of night-blooming lotuses. Upagiyamano Gandharvara Manita Shobhi Mandale Reme Karenu Yutesho Mahendra Iva Varana. As the Gandharvas sang his glories, Lord Balaram enjoyed within the brilliant circle of young women, or the gopis. He appeared just like Indra's elephant, the lordly Airavata, enjoying in the company of she-elephants. At that time, kettle drums resounded in the sky. The Gandharvas joyfully rained down flowers, and the great sages praised Lord Balaram's heroic deeds. So this is from the 10th canto, 65th chapter. So that's well into the part, when Krishna and Balaram, they've gone with Akrura to Dwarka, not to Dwarka, to Mathura. They've gone with to Mathura and then later to Dwarka. But this is much later. And Balaram is returning to give some relief to the residents of Vrindavan. Jai Sri Sangamui Gane Korana Nindana Taro Ramera Rase Karana Stabana. Sages condemned the association of women, yet they glorified Lord Balaram's association with the cowherd girls in the rasa dance. Jararase Devyase Pushpa Vrishti Kore Deve Jani Vedanahe Krishna Haladare. The demigods came and showered flowers on his Rasa Lila because they know there is no difference between Krishna and Balaram. Charibede Gupta Balaramer Charita Amiki Baliba Sava Purane Virita. The characteristics of Lord Balaram are confidential to the Vedas, but they are elaborated in the Puranas. What will I describe? Murkadosha Keho Keha Nadeki Purana Balaram Rasa Krida Kore Apramana. Due to foolishness, some people neglect the Puranas and refuse to accept the authenticity of Balaram's Rasa Lila. So when we're referring to the Puranas, we're referring to the Bhagavad Purana, or the Srimad Bhagavatam, which contains all the Lila of Krishna, the 10th canto. So that's where this is from, principally. Ekataya Duibai Gopika Samaje Horilena Rasa Krida Vrindavana Maje. The two brothers, Krishna and Balaram, both perform Rasa Krida pastimes in the company of the gopis at the same place in Vrindavan. So that's Rasa, would be Rasa Stali. So, Katachid Ata Govindo Ramas Chadbhuta Vikrama Vijrat Turbani Ratriyam Madhya Go Braja Yoshitam. Once Lord Govinda and Lord Rama the performers of wonderful feats were playing holy in the forest at night with the young girls of Braja. So holy occurs during the time of Lord Chaitanya's appearance day. You know, that's and in Bengal, that's what is it? What is it called? When Pancha Dole. So that's when we go to Pancha Dole is when we go to the place of Guru Maharaj's appearance in Apanya. So in Bengal, Holi is called Dol Yatra. Dol Yatra. And in some places, Dol Yatra occurs for more than one day. It occurs for many days. But Holi, or Dol Yatra, is when they throw color all over each other. So once Lord Govinda and Lord Rama, the performers of wonderful feats, were playing Holi in the forest at night with the young girls of Braja. So they were throwing color like that. Upagiyaman mano lalitam, or in some pictures they show them like with squirt, kind of like squirt guns. They're like syringe things, and they shoot out colored water. Upagiyamano lalitam strijanar bada soridai Upagiyamano lalitam strijanar bada soridai. Let me say this again. Upagiyamano lalitam strijanar bada soridai Swalankri kritan nu liptango shragvino virajombaro. Krishna and Balaram wore flower garlands and spotless garments, and their limbs were beautifully decorated and anointed. The women sang their glories in a charming way, bound to them by affection. Nishamukam manayantav Nishamukam Nanaya Yantav Vudito Dupatarakam Malika Ganda Matali Jushtam Kumuda Vayuna. The two lords praised the nightfall, signaled by the rising of the moon and the appearance of stars, a lotus-scented breeze and bees intoxicated by the fragrance of jasmine flowers. The two lords praised the nightfall, signaled by the rising of the moon and the appearance of stars, a lotus-scented breeze and bees intoxicated by the fragrance of jasmine flowers. Jagatu sarva bhutanam mana shravana mangalam to kalpa yanto jugapat swaramandala murchitam. Krishna and Balaram sang, producing the entire range of musical sounds simultaneously. Their singing brought happiness to the ears and minds of all living beings. Bhagavata Shuni Jara Rami Nahi Prita Vishnu Vaishnavera Pate Sejana Varjita. One who has no love for Lord Balaram after hearing the Srimad Bhagavatam is rejected by both the Lord and his devotees. Bhagavata Jaina Mane Se Javanasam Tarashasta Ache Janme Janme Prabhujam. One who does not accept Srimad Bhagavatam is no better than a Yavana, and Lord Yamaraj punishes him birth after birth. Ebe keho Nampum Shaka Vaishinache Boli Balarama Rasa Kon Shastriache. Nowadays, some faithless persons, eunuchs, challenge in which scripture is Balaram's Rasa Leela described. So, Vrindavandas Thakur, his character is like Nityananda Prabhu's. And it says Nityananda Prabhu is called Avadut. And Nityananda, you don't want to, just like Nityananda, you don't want to get on the wrong side of Vrindavandas Thakur. Because he says, Vrindavandas Thakur says, if after hearing the glories of Lord Nityananda Prabhu and Lord Chaitanya, if you cannot accept them, then I kick you in your head with my left foot. This was one of his statements. So Guru Maharaj, Srila Sridhar Maharaj and Govinda Maharaj, they commented that, sometimes people complain about that because, we're always saying that Trinadapi Suni Chena Taro Eva Sahisnuna Amanina Manadena Kirtaniya Sadahari, humility, tolerance, and offering respect to others. So where is the humility and tolerance in this statement? If you don't accept the glories of Lord Nityananda Prabhu and Mahaprabhu, then I kick you in the head with my left foot. And where's the humility and tolerance? And Srila Saraswati Thakur, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur says, this is a special show of mercy to bring in people. And Govinda Maharaj compared it to a naughty child. That, sometimes a child is naughty, and that draws some mercy from the child's parents. All of us were naughty at one time, and I've seen, like for instance, Jayananda's son is autistic. So he was sitting in some place eating, and there was a person opposite from him, and that boy, I forget it, what's his name, I don't remember. Anyway, he started looking at the person, and he made some faces, and then that person was an adult. He was a kid. Person made some faces back to him, and then he got a little more aggressive, and he wound up kicking that person. And then that person could understand. He said, "Your son is very unusual, isn't he?" And yes, he is very unusual. He's autistic, and you happen to, he's just naturally, playful and making some faces, and you made faces back at him, so it's like that, like Srila Saraswati Thakur says that if somebody's child is naughty, then the parents will say, "Oh, you have to excuse him. He's very, he is sometimes very naughty." So then he apologizes to someone. But that's actually offering some mercy to the people, because otherwise they would completely ignore and be disinterested in Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu. They won't even have any interest. But because Vrindavandas Thakur says, if you don't accept their glories, I kick you in the head, then it draws some attention out of them. How can he say that? Then it makes them have some interest in the subject in which they weren't previously interested. And if anyone shows any interest in the Lord, then naturally they get some mercy. So it creates, it was described by Govinda Maharaj or Guru Maharaj as creating a canal for which mercy is flowing to people who would normally not get anything. So, but many of the statements in Chaitanya Bhagavata are very extreme. Sometimes extreme, so nowadays some faithless persons, eunuchs, challenge in which scripture is Balaram's Rasa Leela described. And then he says, and Vrindavandas Thakur says, people will be punished by Yamaraj, birth after birth, So he makes those,
Maharaj, didn't Guru Maharaj also say, because Vrindavandas Thakur was saying this, like if he's going to punish someone, then the Lord is becoming more merciful to that person, because his
Yeah,
devotee is
all this.
apparently going to punish him, then the Lord has to like come from his side and give some extra mercy.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Kon papi shastra. That's true. What you're saying is true. That draws some attention to, from the Lord. Kon papi shastra tekileha kohebane eka arte anya arta koriya vakane. Some sinful persons do not accept this pastime, even if they read about it in the scriptures. They distort the actual meaning of the scriptures into some other meaning. Chaitanya Chandra Priya Vigraha Malai Tanastane Aparade Mare Sarvatai. Lord Nityananda is the dearmost object of Sri Chaitanya Chandra. Therefore, anyone who commits an offense at his lotus feet is vanquished. Murti Bede Apane Hoyana Prabhudas Sesab Lakana Avatare Prakash. Lord Balaram appears in various forms as the servant of the Lord. He manifests these symptoms in his various incarnations. Sakabai Bhyanjana Shayana Abadan Griha Chatra Bastra Jata Bhushana Asan. Lord Balaram serves Krishna in 10 different ways, as his friend, brother, fan, bed, carrier, residence, umbrella, garments, ornaments, and sitting place. So, yeah, these are all forms assumed by Sesha, forms assumed by Sesha. As his friend, brother, fan, bed, carrier, residence, umbrella, garments, ornaments, and sitting place. Apane sakala rupe sevana apane jaryanugraha koren bhaya sejane. In all those forms he serves himself. Whoever receives his mercy can understand this truth. He's even the Lord's thread, Brahman thread. Which would, I believe, would refer to Lord Chaitanya, because Krishna wasn't born in a Brahmin family, right? Nivasa Shayasana Padu Kamsuko Parana Varshatapa Varanadi Bhi Sharira Vedais Tava Seshatam Gatar Yatoshitam Sesha Itirite Janai. O my Lord, when will I satisfy you and Lakshmi? You are both seated on the bed of Ananta. Although he is your transcendental personal expansion, he has accepted your service in the form of your residence, bed, sitting place, slippers, garments, pillow, and umbrella. Therefore, he is appropriately named by people as Sesha, unlimited. Ananta Sesh. Anantara Amsha Shri Garuda Mahabali Lilaya Bolaye Krishne Haya Kutahali. The most powerful Sri Garuda, the expansion of Ananta Dev, enjoys his pastimes as Krishna's carrier. Ki Brahma, ki Shiva, ki Sanakare Kumar, Vyasa Shuka, Naradani Bhakta Namajar. Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva, the four Kumaras, Sanaka, Sanatana, Sanandana, and Sanat Kumar, Vyasadeva, Sukadeva Goswami, and Narada are all pure devotees, eternal servants of the Lord. Sabara Pujita Sri Ananda Mahashai, Sahasrabhadana Prabhu Bhakti Rasamoy. Lord Sri Ananta is worshipped by all the uncontaminated devotees mentioned above. He has thousands of hoods and is the reservoir of all devotional service. Adideva Mahajogi Ishvara Vaishnava Mahimar Anta Iha Najanaye Sava. Lord Ananta is the first incarnation of the Lord and the master of all mystic powers. At the same time, he is a servant of God, a Vaishnava. Since there is no end to his glories, no one can understand him fully. So, of course, this is all part of the scripture, and it's the introduction. And the introduction is, Mangala Charan. It's offering many prayers, and the purpose of the Mangala Charan is to offer prayers, offer benedictions to the reader, and also to offer, obeisances to the devotees. And what we're hearing is this Mangala Charan, the beginning of Chaitanya Bhagavata, and it's a glorification here. There's a long glorification of Balaram and his expansions, because they're identified as Nityananda Prabhu. So what's being glorified here is Mahaprabhu, and especially Nityananda Prabhu. Vrindavan Das Thakur is completely the disciple of Nityananda Prabhu. So this is all glorification of Balaram, who's non-different from Vrindavan. Balaram, who's non-different from Nityananda Prabhu. Sevana Shunila Ebe Shuna Takural Atma Tantre Jena Mate Vaishena Patam. I have already spoken to you of Anantadev's influential service to the Lord. Now hear how the self-sufficient Ananta exists in the lower planetary system of Patala. Sri Narada Gosai Tumburu Korisange Se Jasha Gayana Brahmastani Shloka Bande. Bearing his stringed instrument, the tamburu, on his shoulders, the great sage Narad Muni always glorifies Lord Ananta in Brahma's assembly. Narad Muni has composed many transcendental verses in praise of the Lord. Can I get a glass of water, please? Udpati stiti loya hetavosha kalpa satvadya prakriti guna yad ikshayasan yad rupam dhruvam akritam yad ekam atman nanadat kartam uha veda tasya vartma. By his glance, the Supreme Lord enables the modes of material nature to act as the causes of universal creation, maintenance, and destruction. The Supreme Soul is unlimited and beginningless, and although he is one, he has manifested himself in many forms. How can human society understand the ways of the Supreme? Thank you. Mm-hmm. More. Murtim na puru kripaya vamhara satvam samshudam sad asad idam vibhati tatra yalilam mrigapatir adade navadyam adatum swajana manam si udara virya. The manifestation of subtle and gross matter exists within the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Out of causeless mercy toward his devotees, he exhibits various forms, which are all transcendental. The Supreme Lord is most liberal, and he possesses all mystic power to conquer the minds of his devotees and give pleasure to their hearts. He appears in different incarnations and manifests many pastimes. Yanamashrutam anu kirtayed akamshad artova yadi patita pralam vanadva hantim amha saparinrinam asesham anyam kamseshad bhagavata ashrayin mumukshu Even if he be distressed or degraded, any person who chants the holy name of the Lord, having heard it from a bona fide spiritual master, is immediately purified. Even if he chants the Lord's name jokingly or by chance, he and anyone who hears him are freed from all sins. Therefore, how can anyone seeking disentanglement from the material clutches avoid chanting the name of Lord Sesha? Of whom else should one take shelter? I'm going to stop here for today. Reading these verses is like twisting my tongue. It's very hard, some of these verses to pronounce. But, and, I've heard also Guru Maharaj commented, because there's a little difference in vision between the Chaitanya Bhagavata and the Chaitanya Charitamrita. For instance, in the Chaitanya Bhagavata, it says that Krishna is incarnation of, what is it? It's Mahavishnu, Garbhodakshaya Vishnu, Kshirodakshaya Vishnu. So the Chaitanya Bhagavata says that Krishna is that Mahaprabhu. No, the Chaitanya Bhagavata says that Krishna is an incarnation of Kshirodakshaya Vishnu. Is that right? No.
Krishna is an incarnation of Kshirodakshaya Vishnu?
Well, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm getting senile. No, it's that Mahaprabhu is an incarnation of Kshirodakshaya Vishnu. And in the Chaitanya Charitamrita, it's saying that Mahaprabhu is Krishna covered with the mood and sentiments of Srimati Radharani. And then it says that Advaita Acharya, for instance, it says that he's an incarnation of Sadashiva in the Chaitanya Bhagavata.
Oh, in Chaitanya Charitamrita it says he's Mahavishnu.
Yeah. So then Guru Maharaj explains that, first of all, he says that Sadashiva is very close to Mahavishnu in the sense that Mahavishnu cast his glance towards the creation, and that creation is personified as Sadashiva. So, saying that Nityananda Prabhu is, saying that Advaita Acharya is Sadashiva is not so much different than saying he's saying that he's Sadashiva is not so different than saying he's Mahavishnu. And then in the Chaitanya Charitamrita it says, by referring to Mahaprabhu as an expansion of Kshirodakshaya Vishnu, and Krishnadas Kaviraj says, what glory is there in describing him this way? More or less he says that. But because this is coming from the mouth of a pure devotee, we cannot ignore its importance, because when the Supreme Lord descends, all incarnations are present within him. So he says in this way, because he's glorifying Vrindavan Das Thakur, Krishnadas Kaviraj glorifies Vrindavan Das Thakur as saying he's the Vyasa of Chaitanya Leela. So he's glorifying him, and at the same time he says, what glory is there in referring to Lord Chaitanya as being an expansion of Kshirodakshaya Vishnu? But he says, but because it comes from the mouth of a devotee, we can accept it, because when the Lord descends, all his incarnations are present, and if a devotee wants to see the Lord as one of the incarnations, it is acceptable. So he makes some adjustments. But our real vision is coming from the Chaitanya Charitamrita. That's the vision we accept. But I want to read the Chaitanya Bhagavata, and I thought I would read the verses. Now, when I'm reading these verses and having some trouble pronouncing them, and not as an excuse, but the type here is italic and it's very small for me. To be able to even read it is difficult. That almost makes me whether I think, should I go back to the Chaitanya Bhagavata, which is all prose, and just read that. You know, that would be much easier to hear. What do you think? What do you think? I said, should I read the Sanskrit and Bengali verses, or should I, or just read the Chaitanya Bhagavata that just has the description of the pastimes without the Bengali and Sanskrit verses?
I prefer to read just the English.
Maharaj, is this the book that you were reading originally? From
What?
Vaibhava Puri, Maharaj?
Huh?
Is this the one you were talking about that doesn't have the Bengali?
Who does it say it's by?
Vaibhava Puri, Maharaj? Because I've been reading this when you've been doing that, and it's much more poetic, I have to say.
Yeah, but you know, we know who is Sri Bhakti Vaibhav Puri Maharaj. I mean,
You're recording them.
huh?
You're recording them.
Yeah, turn on the recorder.